And like previous speakers, I would like to express my condolences with the family of Kim Dante. And also to condemn the actions of Hamas in the targeting of civilians. I've absolutely no hesitation in doing that. However, when we do that, we must also condemn Israel and their actions. There's no way out of that. And their language and the language of the Defence Minister is simply appalling. You mentioned the Old Testament, and he talks about the Palestinians as human animals and we'll act accordingly. That's totally unacceptable. Now, in my short minute, I can't go into the background to this. However, Minister Taoiseach, I want to congratulate you and the government on your leadership in relation to going against Hungary and the Commissioner there, and showing leadership in relation to keeping up the humanitarian assistance. But we need to do a lot more than that. Gaza is an open prison. As I speak here, I'm conscious that the Red Cross have said the hospitals will be turned into graveyards. We're talking about thousands dead in Israel and Palestine. And I want our voice to be heard. You've made a very good start. This war has to stop. Israel, like Hamas, has to be called out. And we need to be a voice for peace and to stop this horrific slaughter.
Deputy Taoiseach.
Deputy, raising the issue, we are a voice for peace. We will be a voice for peace. And we've maintained contact with all of the countries involved, all the states involved, all of the interlocutors involved in the Middle East process. I'm just 4 weeks having come out of the Middle East, having been there for 3 days, didn't anticipate the horrors of what was to follow, although we were fairly depressed coming out in the absence of any political momentum and in what was clearly a deteriorating situation. And in our view, there has to be a political track developed to once and for all try and resolve these issues. And it has to be a determined effort by significant major powers, both in Europe and elsewhere, to really get this on a sustainable political path. Because the implications are horrific on the individual, on the citizens of both Israel and Gaza at this right, and the West Bank. But also, all the neighbouring countries face huge challenges as a result of the violence that's unfolding right now.